Good morning, y'all. It's after 7 o'clock. It's 7:05 right now, a.m. February 3rd, not 13th. February. What's today? Whatever day it is. It's Black History Month. 13th. I was right. Forgive me. So, an update. I get a call last night from my sister about 10:20 or so. It's after 10 o'clock. I'm asleep. She's worried again in this facility in Boca Raton, Florida. I am currently in Maryland, and I had plans to return to Florida via the train, but I won't get back home until tomorrow. So just a little bit of context, my sister calls me last night after 10 o'clock and is worried because now she's received a letter from United Healthcare, her insurance that she's been paying into. My sister, people have asked this question, and I'll go ahead and answer that. Yes, my sister is 57 years old. Yes, my sister was working before all of this happened to her. Yes, my sister is a very valuable asset to her community and her family first. My sister is in her right mind, thank God. Due to the circumstances, she's still in her right mind. And so my sister was very capable of doing all of these things on her own. And so now that she's had some health challenges, and let's not forget, my sister was admitted originally December 26th of 2023 for the flu. And she ended up having a stroke on December 29th of 2023 due to the negligence of the medical staff, incompetence of the medical staff. It's their fault. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, refer back to my other video. It's pinned. Because for me to retell it, it's too much. But every facility that my sister has had to be in, my sister has suffered negligence, incompetence, mental, emotional abuse. So here now we have her insurance back to United Healthcare. They sent her a letter saying that due to the diagnosis that they received from the records from Boca Regional, because my sister's been in 2 hospitals. She's been at Bethesda. She got discharged to a raggedy rehabilitation center in Boca Raton Rehabilitation Center, and whatever the name of it is now, because these places change names like people change their clothes, because they're getting, new people are taking over or buying them out, whatever the case is, because they're trash. Every place that my sister has been in, I have had to reprimand. I've had to ask questions. I've had to fight for my sister just to be treated like a human being. And now here we have United Healthcare saying, well, because your diagnosis from Boca Regional said that you had an AFib or AFib tribulation, AFib situation, whatever's going on with your heart. Because by the time my sister got discharged from one place to the next place, yes, she was afraid. So her heart was, So now she's excited, she's scared, she's afraid for her life, because in the facility that she was in, it wasn't prepared to care for her. Yamato, Boca Raton Rehabilitation Center, whatever your name is. So now she's at Boca Regional, but they put a diagnosis on there that now her insurance says it's not covered by your insurance, and there's no need for you to go through physical therapy. And my sister is now calling and saying, what do you mean? I've had a stroke. I understand that may be what they've sent you, but I've had a stroke. Is there anything else we can do? Yes, you can type us up a letter and try to appeal. And my sister says, but I can't use my right side. How am I going to type a letter? This is what people are going through in this medical situation. And in Florida, I can't speak for anywhere else, only research of what it feels like in every other place. But I can speak to Florida because prior to me moving to Georgia from Florida, just last year, I have lived my entire life in Florida, and Florida has become a cesspool of political corruption, division, ridiculous policies, and every system in Florida, especially in this particular one that I'm speaking of right now, the medical system is trash. The case managers don't want to do their jobs. The social workers, whatever they're called, if their names are interchangeable, because I used to do that work. I used to work for the Department of Children and Families. I know what it means to follow policy, but I also understand and know what it means to do what's right, because right is right, especially when lives are involved. I'm sorry, I can't stand beside a policy that's going to put people in danger. So you're going to discharge my sister by tomorrow. And then what? No services? Can she get health care at home then? Are you guys going to cover that? Or who do I need to talk to now to try and figure out, okay, you guys put the wrong diagnosis on here. So now, who's going to fix that? How do we fix that? Is it legal to fix that? Whose mistake was it? Because yes, although she was upset, the facility in which she was in was not prepared to care for her. So when Bethesda discharged my sister on January 9th after 11:30 p.m., you heard me, in the middle of the night, to a rehabilitation center that we didn't arrive to until after 12 o'clock midnight, that was not prepared to care for my sister. And then to get discharged from there on January 10th, which it took us all night and morning to fight to get my sister out of. And she gets to Boca Regional, and Boca Regional says, well, this is what the issue is. But my sister came to you with this skin burning off of her, blood oozing, all of this stuff. Sorry for being graphic, but, for any of you that know me, But this is what I've had to endure. This is what her family has had to endure. Her friends who have had to endure, who have had to watch and see my sister suffer. So now United Healthcare, tell me, what are you going to do? After all of these places have failed my sister, and believe it or not, y'all, she's still there, and there are people, staff people, who still are mistreating not just my sister. Other people are in these facilities right now at Boca Circle. Now it's called. It was Heartland of Boca before, and of course they done got new management. You see what I'm saying? I'm tired, y'all. So now I gotta get a flight out of Maryland today. I can't take the train, it's gonna take too long, so that I can get back to my sister, to ensure that they don't just put my sister out. But guess what's going on with my sister? She's stressing out her mind. So keep her in prayer. This one was a little long today. I'm tired, I'm frustrated. But I love you guys for real, and I thank you for your support. Those of you who have been sharing my videos and sharing my sister's story, please continue to do so. Please stand with us. Those of you who have similar stories, who have gone through what they have gone through in South Florida and anywhere else. The government is responsible. Voting is important. Black people, people of color, my other Caucasian friends, it's important. Do the right research and stop the foolishness, because not just black folks are dying. Everybody's dying in this healthcare field, in this system. Everybody. I love y'all again for real. Keep us in prayer, and I thank you. I'll be back a little bit later because there's something else I would love to share with you guys while it's on my mind. So I'll see you. Keep me in prayer. I'll be on a flight soon. Peace.